Accelerating your startup's development with agile, cost-effective, and talented remote techies. Hi, I'm Matt Ainsworth, Sales Account Manager for TechOn, and I'm going to take you through how we can accelerate your startup's tech development journey. Clients often tell us that local talent is difficult to find, takes too long to recruit for, and very expensive. Plus, it's a competitive market out there. They say they don't know where to start when it comes to hiring software developers, and that doesn't matter whether it's locally or remote. They say it's difficult to find reliable remote developers, especially when trying to manage them. And they have challenges in retaining freelancers for long-term engagements. There's also a lot of misconceptions out there. For example, communication and cultural differences and barriers. Offshore developers produce lower quality work and are less reliable. Managing remote teams is challenging and reduces control over the project. Offshore teams may pose a higher risk to data security, IP theft, and confidentiality. Time zone differences make it difficult to work with them, and that there's hidden costs and fees. At TechOn, when it comes to communication barriers, we do our best to ensure all our devs or techies have really strong communication skills in English, both verbally and written. And we always encourage startups to communicate with their devs on a daily basis, whether it's daily 5-minute stand-ups, but also use the tools available to them using Mattermost, Slack, things like video calls, etc. When it comes to quality and reliability, it always comes down to working with your devs. From onboarding our devs with you, we always try to ensure that they're well integrated into your team using your methodology, your approach, your systems, and tools. In terms of lack of control and oversight, even though we hire the techies as our staff, they are your developers to work with. So you work with them on a daily basis, you're the one assigning them tasks and building relationships with them as you go as well. Security and confidentiality, we take this really seriously and we make sure that we adhere to strict protocols and confidentiality agreements. Similarly, we have NDAs in place with all our staff. In terms of time zone differences, Nepal is 2 hours 15 minutes behind Perth, 3 hours 15 minutes behind Japan, and 4 hours 15 minutes currently behind the East Coast. So there's still a lot of time for overlap to communicate, to meet, and discuss the priorities for each day. And when it comes to hidden costs and fees, we offer transparent pricing with no hidden fees. Our flexible engagement models allow you to scale up and down as needed, ensuring that you can stay within the budget that you've allocated. But we'll go through more of that in a sec. And we've found that working with remote developers, especially in a hybrid model where you have local devs working with remote developers, is a really great way to help accelerate your startup. Is a great way to build your team, is a great way to access global talent, and is a great way to accelerate your startup's tech development journey. So we also help solve major challenges that we mentioned by helping clients get access to a large pool of experienced developers in Nepal, which can be up to 1/5 of the cost of local talent. We have a proven recruitment process. We've been doing the hiring, the onboarding, and the retaining of staff for the last 6 years, so we've perfected that process. Our Nepalese developers or techies have excellent work ethics. They're eager to solve problems and collaborate with global startups. And a lot of our developers have worked with clients, some for even as long as 6 years since we started the journey. And whenever there is a transition, we do our best to ensure that it's as smooth as possible so that there's minimal interruptions to your workflow. Some of the other benefits of working with our techies include a low-risk 10-day upfront paid trial. So the worst case scenario is you only pay for the 10 days and we both walk away with an amicable relationship. We try to stay as flexible as possible for startups without any long-term commitments, billing you in 20-day cycles that you can switch off with as little as 10 days notice. Seamless integration into your startup. Our techies do their best from onboarding day to work with your systems, tools, and methodologies. You're the ones giving them access to your systems, to your tools. They're the ones trying to integrate into your work culture and do their best that they can for you. And really, we believe that our success is aligned. If you don't succeed, we don't succeed. And if there's ever any issues, we're always available to chat. Plus, we're big supporters of the startup ecosystem. We get involved in a lot of local events here in Perth, and we're looking to broaden our footprint shortly by getting involved in even bigger initiatives, but more on that soon. So we help startups quickly scale up their team with roles like UI, UX designers, front-end, back-end, and full-stack developers, AI and ML, machine learning engineers, data analysts and engineers, DevOps engineers, mobile app developers, agile project managers, and testers and QA engineers. And we're currently looking at solutions architects as we speak. So we also have a free guide on hiring, onboarding, and retaining devs. And that's not just for remote devs, that's also for local talent as well. If you'd like a copy, please reach out via DM or email us. And if you're looking for a developer or need help finding a remote developer that's agile, cost-effective, and talented, then please reach out to me either via LinkedIn or send me an email at matt@tekkon.com.au. Plus, you can always visit our website if you're curious to learn more at tekkon.com.au. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.